following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
And a pleasant Tuesday evening, everybody. We are at the Dungeon at West Holmes High School getting ready for this OCC matchup. As the West Holmes Knights come in with a record of 0-4, they'll play host to the Wooster Generals. They come in with a record of 1-3. Tip-off coming up at the bottom of the hour, but first we've got the coaches interview and more on Before the Tip. You've got us on stream too right here on WKLM-FM.com.
At Pomeranian Hospital, they're committed to providing heart and stroke care that aligns with the latest research-based treatment guidelines. Studies show patients can recover better when these guidelines are consistently followed. They're proud to be recognized by the American Heart Association for their achievement in the Mission Lifeline STEMI Referring Center Gold Plus Quality Program. Another way Pomeranian Hospital is working to improve health care for you and your family. Finish Line Auto Body would like to announce that they have moved everything to one location. For your convenience, the former business office has now closed, and they will stay at their main central location at 5619 State Route 83, Millersburg. Remember, if you get into a collision, make your first call to Finish Line Auto Body, where they have experts in collision repair, and they'll even help with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call at 674-1483.
Shop Gugasburg Cheese for all your holiday gift and party needs. Our beautiful gift baskets make the perfect holiday gift, and our party trays are great for your football or holiday get-togethers. Visit our store and pick up one of our pre-made baskets and gift packs, or create your very own to be customized according to your needs. You can also pre-order your baskets and party trays, and we'll have them ready for pickup at your convenience. Let us do the work, and you take the credit. We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5. Hope to see you soon.
If you're in the market for farm equipment, parts, or service, there's one place that can handle it all. Buckeye Farm and Garden is your one-stop shop for all your farming needs. Located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Buckeye Farm and Garden specializes in sale and service of tractors, balers, tillers, box blades, brush hogs, feeders, spreaders, hay rakes, and much, much more. Check out their inventory at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call to set up an appointment at 330-674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Howard Hanna Real Estate Services continues to give you even more options for all your real estate needs. As your local market experts, Howard Hanna has been known as trusted realtors who take special care of your real estate opportunities. Visit them on the web at howardhanna.com or call them at 674-7610. Plus, don't forget about RES Auction Services at res.bid for the latest auctions. Visit the RES Auction Yard for their equipment auction on December 10th and late model equipment on December 30th. Call for consignments at 833-765-3737. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and RES Auction Services on Glen Drive in Millersburg, and visit RES at the Auction Yard on Fry Road in Worcester. They're stronger together and here for you.
Get financial solutions when you need it from Dave Schlabel Financial Services. After winning 6 state championships as a head basketball coach, Dave Schlabel knows that planning, preparation, and hard work can lead to success. And the same can be applied to your financial future. Whether you are a young adult, individual, family, or a business, Dave Schlabel Financial Services will establish financial goals and income protection. Contact Dave Schlabel Financial Services at 893-1900, located at 4585 State Route 39, Millersburg. Securities offered through ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA SIPC.
East Holmes Veterinary Clinic in Berlin and Millersburg also owns Pampered Paws in Millersburg and the Red Rough Inn in Berlin. East Holmes Veterinary Clinic is there for all your pet needs, Whether it is for veterinary services, grooming, or boarding, there is only one place to call. That's East Holmes Veterinary Clinic with locations in Berlin at 893-2057, Millersburg at 674-5591, Pampered Paws 674-7297, or the Red Rough Inn at 893-2057. Stop in today.
Before the Tip is brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
And we're talking with head coach of the West Holmes Knights. This is Seth Martin. Seth, taking a look back at your Mount Vernon game, game there was kind of a tale of two halves for that game. A game that you guys played really well the first half. Mount Vernon did some things in the second half. Just recap that one a little bit.
Well, I think we're still just learning how to play basketball the right way and kind of still learn what we want to do. We came out on fire. We ended up getting a 20-8 lead at one point going into during the second quarter, and then we just had some careless turnovers, and that it happens when you have a team with not very much varsity experience. They pressured us a little bit more, and we just kind of tightened up a little bit, but that's to expect. We have kids that are still working hard, and that's one of the things we worked on the last few days in practice is trying to handle pressure a little bit better and just calm down. When the team gets out and pressure us, we learn how to just calm down, take pressure to the basket and still be on balance and be ready to throw good basketball passes. And we talk about it. It doesn't matter if you take a minute or two off the clock. As long as you just get that ball reversed, don't turn it over, good things can happen. But we got into a little bit of rush against Mount Vernon, but we watch film on it and we live and learn from it. Guys are still positive, still working hard, and we still have had some good practices. So we're still going in the right direction, I think.
Absolutely. And you talk about the pressure of Mount Vernon. It's pretty typical of OCC teams in this conference. They're going to bring the pressure night in, night out. So how your team handles that's really important. So coming out of that Mount Vernon game, physically, how are you guys right now?
Physically, I think we're doing all right. We have a scare right now with Xander Schultz. He's going to be out tonight. Just ask anybody who's watching, listen, please pray for Xander. Need as many prayers as we can. Looking like he may have some ulcers involved with it, but Xander's he's part of the family. He's like a son to me. I love that boy, and need all the prayers we can get to hope that he can recover, quickly, but more importantly, just recover well and be back to, hopefully he can get back to playing soon, but if not, his health is the most important thing right now.
Well, absolutely, and Xander definitely thinking about you out there, and get well soon, young man. So take a look at tonight's game against Wooster here, Coach. How do you guys match up against Wooster, and what do you see in this contest?
I think, Worcester's also a good basketball team. They got the Scott kid that can really score the ball. He can knock down. He still has the 15-foot jump shot that a lot of people say is left the game, but he can knock down some shots from 15 feet and in with the best of them in this league. We got the Bowen kid who can really step out and shoot the threes, a strong kid. From his guard spot, he'll look to duck in and post up some. And then they just, they got kids that have been around the Wooster program for a long time and know what it takes to win. They're young. They have a lot of guys that didn't necessarily have a lot of varsity experience last year. So they're another team that, they have one win coming in. They're kind of learning how to play, learn the speed of the varsity game. So I think if we can rebound and take care of the basketball, it should be a game that we should have confidence coming in tonight and have a chance to come out and play well and hopefully get a win.
Absolutely. Well, we're excited for this matchup. Should be a good one, Coach. Good luck tonight, and thanks for your time.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. That's head coach of West Holmes Knights, Seth Martin.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
A single-family home located at 7559 Township Road 105 Millersburg is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $239,000. This property was built in 1920 and has 5 bedrooms and 2 full baths with 2,200 square feet. Located in the West Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Dan Miller at 330-763-4653 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time. because your project deserves it. So visit Keim Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Millersburg Electric is your hometown holiday shopping headquarters with great gifts large and small. Stop by and see the new line of small GE kitchen appliances, including the Cafe Espresso machine. Make your favorite espresso flavor at the touch of a button. Prefer cold drinks? Consider a GE Opal Nugget countertop ice machine, which makes up to 24 pounds of ice per day. See the unique line of GE small appliances, including mixers, blenders, coffee makers, and more at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 South or millersburgelectric.com.
If you're a motivated individual looking for employment, then Village Motors may have an opportunity for you to start a career. This is Deke Miller letting you know that Village Motors is now hiring technicians with various levels of experience, service advisors, salespeople, and we're also looking for help in our parts department. We offer competitive pay and benefits and a remarkable work environment. Contact Tom Porman at 674-8543 or email him at tporman@villagemotorsinc.com.
If you can see your breath, it's time for winter tires. Bridgestone, Blizzak, and Firestone winter tires are specially designed to give you better grip and more control in winter's worst weather conditions. So don't let the cold, hard pavement, slush, snow, or ice keep you from where you need to go. Drive with confidence this winter with innovative Bridgestone or durable, dependable Firestone winter tires for your car, truck, SUV, or minivan. Available at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39 east of Millersburg. Denko Marketing of Millersburg has customers in all 50 states, Canada, and South America. Each day, over 300 shipments of garage door parts are shipped to customers everywhere by Denko Marketing. And while Denko Marketing appreciates this wide and varied market in the country and in the world, the thing they appreciate most is where they are located: home. That's why they support various community activities and devote as much attention to here as to there. At Denko Marketing, the most important business at hand is the business of home. It's finally here. That's right, the MRV Siding Supply brand new facility is fully open for business and ready to serve you. Just down from the previous location on County Road 624 in Millersburg, the new state-of-the-art facility provides easier access, along with a larger showroom, more products displayed, and more parking. Stop by and see the new look for yourself at MRV Siding Supply.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Stop by Rody's IGA Marketplace throughout the holiday season. They are your local holiday baking supply headquarters, from flour to sugar to their big nut display for candy making and desserts. Plus, don't forget about their custom-made holiday fruit baskets, gift baskets, party trays, and cheese trays for companies or individuals. They even offer gift cards. Whatever your needs are this holiday season, stop by Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
In the JV contest early this evening, it will be Wooster defeating West Holmes by a score of 56-18. I'm Troy Fritz. I'll be joined tonight by Don Hall here as we get ready to bring you this OCC matchup between the West Holmes Knights and Wooster. We'll give you a quick reminder. You can catch tonight's game on YouTube Live and here on Stream 2 at WKLM on the internet. And the video and sounds tonight being produced by the Williams brothers with Claxon Communications. John and Fred Williams on hand tonight. Take a quick look back at last year around the area. Our area teams, it would be Garraway going 17-4 last year in the area, and they would make that deep tournament run into the regional finals. Highland also 17-4, of course, going to the Final Four last year. Central Christian was 14-8. West Holmes was 11-9. Waynedale 9-13. Danville was 9-12. Triway finished their season at 7-15, while Loudonville was 3-19. In the Ohio Cardinal Conference, it was a crazy competitive league last year, as Ashland would get the victory or get the win in the league last year with an 8-4 record, and then three teams tied at 7-5 would be Lexington, Wooster, and West Holmes in a three-way tie for second place. Mount Vernon would have a record of 7-5, as Madison would be 4-8, and Senior would be 3-9 on the year. And looking at what West Holmes and Wooster did last year, when West Holmes went to Wooster in early in the year, they would get a 10-point victory, 68-58. Wooster then came to West Holmes. We would get a 5-point victory here by a score of 63-58, and that would be the first time in OCC history that West Holmes had swept Wooster, as they did Mansfield Senior last year. So that's last year. We'll take a quick break, come back, take a look at this year, and get ready for tonight's contest and more right here on WKLM on the Stream 2.
Start your holiday shopping early by stopping by Elite Flooring and Tile. Whether you're looking for tile, hardwood, carpet, or luxury vinyl, they have a broad selection. Elite Flooring and Tile is a full-service flooring store with over 1 million square feet of flooring in stock and ready to have installed before the holidays. Be sure to mention the promo code BUYLOCAL and save. Hours are Monday 6 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 6 to 5, and Saturday 8 to noon. Elite Flooring and Tile is conveniently located 1 mile east of Walnut Creek on State Route 39.
Kick off the upcoming new year by learning a new skill at Buckeye Career Center. Registration is underway for these adult education career enhancement programs: Excel, QuickBooks Pro, Estate Planning Basics, Phlebotomy, Guitar for Adults, Inventor Beginning Assembly Modeling, Plumbing, and Intro to Line Dancing. Check out our full adult education catalog by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org or call 330-339-2288 to reserve your seat in any of these upcoming adult courses. We are Buckeye Proud.
And back here at the Dungeon, take a quick look at this year for Wooster. They come in with a record of 1-3. Their season so far went like this. They would lose their opener at Massillon Jackson by a score of 56-44. Get their lone victory in the OCC on the year. They would defeat Mansfield Madison by a score of 54-53. Lost to a good Dover team by a score of 47-42, and then defeated by Mansfield Senior in their last contest by a score of 61-44. For West Holmes on the year, they would lose an overtime thriller to Riverview. They opened the season by a score of 80-77, and then drop their next 3 games against Lexington by a score of 73-53, Triway 65-49, and their last game here at the Dungeon, they lost to Mount Vernon by a score of 49-36. For West Holmes here on the year, take a quick look at their leading scorers. Xander Schultz leads the Knights. He will not play tonight, but he averages 15.3 points on the year. Xander, we hope you're doing well at home. We hope you're listening and get well. Mason Wolf follows that up with a 13-point average on the year, and Zevin Proper 11.3 average on the year for the Knights. Again, Troy Fritz here for the Knights broadcast. I'll be joined by Don Hall. And Don, big difference from last year. You defeated this Wooster team 2 times here, but it's a new year. And what do you see tonight in this contest between West Holmes and Wooster?
Well, both teams are missing, big parts from last year's teams, and so they're still trying to find their identity. But if it's a typical Wooster team, they're going to try to control that tempo. They're going to try to make you play faster than you truly want to play, so West Holmes is going to have to handle that ball. And that's sort of been a little bit of a crutch for them the first few games, is the turnovers that they've had. A lot of them are unforced turnovers that lead to easy points, and West Holmes got to definitely take care of that basketball today.
And rebounding for West Holmes is going to be big here, limiting Worcester to those second chance opportunities, keeping them off the offensive boards.
Yeah, and that's one thing with Worcester. They got a Caleb Scott. He's a big kid inside, and they got the Morgan kid coming off the bench. He's another 6'5 kid. So they do have some size in there, but Mason Wolf, I'd put him against anybody in the OCC. Rebounding-wise, he may not be 6'5 or 6'6, but I'll tell you what, the kid knows how to rebound.
Absolutely, and Nate Fair's no small one out there either. He can get in there and bang with the best of them.
That is true, and that's one place, too, that they may be missing Xander Schultz, because Xander, the high-flying guy that he is, can go get a rebound with anybody.
Absolutely. Well, that'll set the stage for here. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Don Hall will have your starting lineups, and we'll get ready for the opening tip from the Dungeon. You've got boys high school basketball, and you have us right here on Stream 2 at WKLM-FM.com.
As the weather is getting colder, it's time to think about fall maintenance on your heating system. Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, with combined knowledge of over 65 years, and you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Number 24.
And we are back here at the Dungeon getting ready for your starting lineups, and those are being brought to you tonight by Finish Line Auto Body. They're located on the north side of Millersburg. If your car's damaged, the best place to get it back in the game is at Finish Line Auto Body. Now for your starting lineups, here's Don Hall.
Thank you, Troy. Tonight, starting for the visiting team, the Wooster Generals. Number 1, a 6'1" senior, Tyler Bonner. Number 3, a 5'9" junior, Anthony Sines. Number 4, a 6'2" senior, Blake Bowen. Number 20, a 6'5" junior, Luke Snowbarger. And rounding out the starting five, number 22, a 6'5" senior, Caleb Scott.
And the Wooster Generals are coached by Mr. Michael Snowbarger.
And your home team tonight, your West Holmes Knights. Number 2, a 6'3" junior, Nate Fair. Number 4, a 5'8" junior, Collier Klein. Number 10, a 5'9" senior, averaging 11.3 points per game, Zevin Proper. Number 5, a 5'11" junior, Sam Sprang. And rounding out the starting five, number 33, a 6'3" senior, averaging 13 points a game, Mason Wolf.
And of course, West Holmes led by head coach Seth Martin in his first year at the helm for the Knights. We want to remind you that stay tuned for tonight's contest. We will have the high school scoreboard brought to you tonight by Yoder Lumber Company. We will be reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way up till midnight right here on WKLM over on the live air at 95.3. Take a quick look around the area tonight. Other games in action. Highland is at Sandy Valley. You can catch that game over on 95.3. Matt Croy has the call there. Indian Valley is at Garraway. Smithville goes to Tri-Valley. Fredericktown's at Danville. Loudonville's at Fairless. Hillsdale's at Central Christian. Madison's at Lexington. Seniors at Mount Vernon. Philadelphia's at Ashland. Tusky Valley's at Tuslaw. And Ridgewood is at Claymont tonight. Well, we're getting ready to get underway here. West Holmes will be in their home white uniforms with a blue and red trim. And Worcester in their traveling blue with the white numerals and gold trim. Jumping for West Holmes is going to be Nate Fair, and for Worcester is going to be Caleb Scott, the 6'5" senior forward for the Generals. Just about ready to get underway here, and here we go. The official has the ball in the circle. It's up, and off we go. West Holmes will get the tip, and this will be Zevin Proper with the basketball for the Knights. Proper's going to bounce pass over in the right wing to Collier Klein. Klein up top to Wolf. Now Wolf's going to work left. Now Proper on the left wing. He'll work to the foul line. Now top of the key. Reverse back to the left. Spin dribble to the right. Klein out on the right wing. He'll drive to the basket. Up off the glass. Up and in. Nice drive by Klein to start the game for the Knights.
And that's what West Holmes needs, is to have good penetration, get into the lane, easy layup.
Going aggressive to the basket right off the bat. Now Worcester basketball. This is going to be Sines bringing it up for Worcester. He'll get in the front court to Bonner on the right. Now over to Snowbarger. Snowbarger back up top to Scott. He'll look low post. Ball tipped away by Proper. Picked up by Wolf. That'll be a turnover on Worcester. Good defensive start for the Knights. Now Proper into the front court. He'll go to Fair over to the left wing. Back up top to Proper. He'll work left all the way to the hole. Shot up off the top of the glass. No good. That'll go out of bounds off the escutcheon, so that'll be a team rebound to Wooster. Generals basketball, and this will be Anthony Signs bringing it up the floor for Wooster. Defense applied there by Proper at half court. Now into the front court goes Signs. Pass to Caleb Scott up high on the left, guarded by Fair. Now up top it goes to Bonner. Right wing three by Bowen from out there, no good. Rebound comes down the floor, still loose, picked up by Wooster. That was Bonner. There's an 18-footer back up by Scott, no good. Another offensive rebound by Snowbarger for the Generals. Bonner now resets. He'll be up top of the key. Defense being applied by Bean Martin in the ball game for West Holmes. Now pass over on the right. It goes to Blake Bowen. High post to Snowbarger. Working it back against Wolf. Now up top to Bonner. Thought about the three. Pulls it down from 17. Shot up. No good. Another offensive rebound goes to Signs for Worcester. There's a left wing three by Snowbarger. That's no good. That went off the escutcheon. That'll go to West Holmes. They'll get the team rebound.
Yeah, West Holmes is going to have to try to rectify giving up those many second chance points to Worcester. That's already 3 offensive rebounds for second
Absolutely.
possession.
That'll come back to haunt them for sure. Now Proper with the basketball coming up against the pressure being applied by Bonner. He'll work to the left side. Bounce pass now high on the right. It goes to Fair. In the low post it goes to Wolf. Wolf up on the right side. Nice move by Wolf to get the bucket. Signature move there by Mason Wolf. Now Worcester basketball into the front court with it is Signs. Pass high on the right to Snowbarger. Now in the right corner it goes to Bonner. 3 ball on the way, no good. Offensive board goes to Bowen. His shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Fair. That was partially blocked. Now Collier Klein, he'll be fouled in the backcourt.
I'll tell you, West Holmes is doing a really good job of forcing Worcester to shoot that outside shot, taking away everything in the middle.
Absolutely. Luke Snowbarger picks up the foul. That's the first one on Worcester, his first. And West Holmes basketball, this will be Nate Fair getting it in the backcourt to Proper. Proper's going to walk it up to the timeline, picked up there by Bonner. Picks up his dribble, now pass on the left to Fair. Fair's going to drive on the left side all the way to the hole. Run out, nice drive by Fair. West Holmes up 6-0, 5:20 to go, first free to play.
It's a fantastic penetration by Nate, good strong take.
Now Worcester with the basketball in the front court. This is Signs working against Proper. Scott with the ball now gets it up top to Bonner. Bonner guarded by Bean Martin. Now pass high on the right, it goes to Bowen. Down into the low post. This will be Snowbarger, kicks it back up. Now in the left corner to Signs. He'll drive baseline. He stepped on the end line. Good defense there by Proper, using that baseline as a help defender.
Well, what it is, Zevin sort of chested him up. As long as he didn't have his hands on him, he was able to use his chest to control that penetration.
Absolutely.
Drive.
Well done on the defensive end. So turnover number 2 on Worcester. This will be Fair walking it up the floor for West Holmes. He'll be guarded by Bowen. He's going to continue to work left, pick it up down the low post. Now bounce pass high on the left, it goes to Proper. Up top to Klein. Tight defense being applied by Signs. Now hands it off to Bean Martin. Martin now to Wolf. Back up to Klein. Left side to Proper. Thought about the 3. He'll take it. Knocked it down. They'll just get him 2. Proper in the book. 4 players in the book for West Holmes to start the contest.
Great pump fake by Zevin to get defense in the air. 1 dribble to the right. Nice little 17-footer.
Got him off his feet and got the shot. Now Bonner with the ball for Worcester in the front court. It'll be Bowen on the left. He'll get it back to Bonner. Bonner shut up on the left side. No good. Man's rebound pulled down by Mason Wolf. Nobody was getting that from him. Now it's Fair coming up the floor on the left side for West Holmes. Ball knocked loose by Worcester. There's going to be a turnover on the Knights. That's taken away by Signs. Signs will have it high on the left. Gives it up to Snowbarger. Deep 3 by Snowbarger off the front iron. No good. Rebound loose on the floor. Picked up by Signs for Worcester. Now up top to Bowen. Bowen guarded by Fair. Pass right side to Scott. Scott from 2. Shot no good. Tipped around. Loose on the floor. Still loose. Snowbarger gets another offensive board. Now to Signs. Ball knocked loose on the floor, and that's going to be picked up by Bean Martin, so a turnover on Worcester. That'll be their 3rd. West Holmes still up 8-0, 3:28 to go. Opening period of play here from the Dungeon. Fair will get the ball over on the left side, over to Collier Klein. Klein dead down the right left corner. Now up top to Martin. Martin will throw up a long 3 off the iron. No good. It's going to be saved in bounds by Fair. Knocked out of bounds by Worcester. So give West Holmes a team rebound there. Good hustle by Nate Fair.
Generals number 13, Bron Morgan.
Checking in for Worcester is going to be number 13, Bron Morgan. Out will go Blake Bowen. Also into the game's Brady Bowen for the Generals. Ball inbounded to Fair, high on the left. He'll dump it down into Wolf on the left post, up off the glass and in. Nice look. And 10-0 lead. Worcester's going to take a timeout and think about this one, so we'll take a break. We'll be back in 30 right here on WKLM-FM Stream 2.
We're excited to announce that the Commercial and Savings Bank has won the North Coast 99 Award for the 6th year in a row. What does this award mean? A North Coast 99 Award is a recognition for being named one of the 99 great workplaces for top talent in Northeast Ohio. What does this mean for you? It means our core value of valuing employees is more than just words on a page. If you're ready to make an impact in your community and to work with others who have a passion for excellence, service, and growth, we'd love to welcome you to the team. Visit our website and apply today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal opportunity employer.
Don Mason Wolf with 4 points here. Really, it's a good start for him.
It is. I mean, Mason was limited to 4 points last time. I think it was more of a conscious effort to try to get Mason the ball this game.
And it's paying off. West Holmes up 10-0 here in the first period of play. Now Wooster with the basketball. They'll have it in the front court. Bounce pass to Brady Bowen. Wide open on the right block. He'll put it up and in. That gets Wooster their first 2 points of the game. Now 10-2 lead for the Knights. Fair has it in the front court for West Holmes. Now it's Collier Klein, right wing over to Proper. Thought about the three, now inside. Ball's loose on the floor. Taken away. That'll be a turnover on the Knights, number 2. And here comes Signs the other way. Pass on the right wing to Brady Bowen. 3 ball, no good. Rebound comes down to Bron Morgan. Back up top to Snowbarger. Left wing over it goes to Scott. Scott backing down Martin. Now into the paint. Down in the right corner it goes to Morgan. Now rough on the left wing it goes to Signs. He got by Klein. Clear run out to the bucket. Up and in. 10-4 Knight lead.
That's really the first time Worcester got to the hole and West Holmes got to the key.
Yeah. Got a step on him there and took him right to the basket. Now this is Klein for West Holmes with the basketball. He'll dribble to the left. Pick up his dribble, reverse. Now inside it goes to Wolf. Wolf skips pass over to Sam Sprang on the right-hand side. Now Sprang back up top. He stepped on the end line. Turnover on West Holmes.
That's
now 3 each.
Two turnovers the last 3 possessions for West Holmes. Need to clean that up just a little bit there.
Checking in for Worcester is going to be Ethan Shetler. And West Holmes will send Blake Wagers to the table. He'll wait his turn to come in. Signs will bring it up for Worcester. Now he'll get it up over on the right side. That went to Scott. Now down the low post it goes to Brady Bowen. His shot up and in. Bowen coming in off the bench and getting 4 quick points.
Bowen, being one of the smallest guys on the floor, has had 2 layups here last 3 possessions.
Finding the open spot is Bowen. Now this is Nate Fair for the Knights. He'll give it up left wing over to Proper. Now back to Fair. 3 from the right corner. No good. Knocked around. Offensive rebound by Mason Wolf. Back up and in. 6 for Wolfie. 12-6 lead for the Knights.
Boy, it's good to see Mason Wolf active underneath the boards.
Knights needed that for sure. This is going to be Bowen with the basketball. He'll go hard to the hole on the left side. Layup, no good. Rebound, Mason Wolf. Knocked out of his hands by Signs. Taken away. Signs goes to the basket and scores. Picked Collier Klein's pocket. And now lead back down to 12-8 for the Knights. Klein will walk it up into the front court. He'll be picked up there by Bowen. Now Sam Sprang high on the right. Sprang drives to the baseline. His little 10-footer from the right side. No good. Rebound comes down to Caleb Scott for the Generals. 38 seconds to go. This is quickly up in the front court to Morgan. Guarded by Sprang in the right corner. Now Caleb Scott. Left wing it goes to Shetler. Shetler back up top to Bowen. Now over to Signs. 20 seconds. Signs at the foul line. Kicks it back up to Scott. Scott left wing over to Shetler. Shetler drives to the foul line. Now works it right. This will be Bowen from the right side 3, no good. Rebound, Nate Fair. Good job on the box out by Fair. 13 seconds. This will be Proper bringing it up. Now over to Fair. 8 seconds. Fair with it 40 feet from the bucket. 6 seconds. He'll start the drive. Now he works left. Foul line, 12-footer up off the glass. Got it. Can't do it much better than that, and that's how the first quarter is going to wrap up. West Holmes takes a 14-8 lead. We'll be back right after this on WKLM.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Broman & Byler in Millersburg is a local full-service accounting firm. Hello, this is John Byler. We offer a complete range of services from tax, business, and estate planning to bookkeeping and payroll services. When choosing a financial advisor at tax time, choose Broman & Byler at 161 North Washington Street in Millersburg. You can reach us at 330-674-8222.
The Keim Home Center is your destination and trusted source for your home building and woodworking needs, offering free next-day local area delivery. Place your order delivery online at keim.express.com. Getting ready for second period of play here. Wooster with a 14-8 lead as we start the second period of play. For Wooster checking in, here's Aiden Holford in the game for the first time. This is going to be Morgan down the left block. His shot up and in quickly and fouled. So give Aiden Holford his first basket. Or excuse me, that was Bron Morgan with the bucket. First quarter numbers courtesy of Don Hall. West Holmes with that 14-8 lead. They would go 0 of 2 from three-point range. Wooster was 0 of 5. That free throw attempt on the way, no good by Wooster. This will be Nate Fair with the basketball. Now for West Holmes giving up the climb. West Holmes was 7 of 9 from the floor, 78%, while Wooster 4 of 10 for 40%. Worcester out rebounding West Holmes 9-7. West Holmes had 4 turnovers, then Worcester 3. That's Nate Fair with a turnaround jumper from the left side, 8-footer, no good. That rebound will come down to Ethan Shetler for the Generals. Just underway, second period of play here. There's a shot from the right wing by Caleb Scott, up and in from 10 feet, good. That gets him in the scoring column. Now 2-point contest, 14-2 lead for the Knights. Collier Klein now on the left wing goes to Fair. Down the left corner to Bean Martin. He'll throw up a 3-ball, missed everything. Rebound comes down to Nate Fair. Got the bucket up and in. Fair was 6. West Holmes back up 16-12.
Some places being at the right place at the right time.
Absolutely. We'll call that a pass, right? Worcester with the basketball now. This will be Aiden Holford with it on the right. He'll give it up to Shetler. Now back over on the right side. It goes to Brady Bowen. Shetler now on the left. They'll work it down to Morgan baseline. Now bounce pass right corner. It goes over to Scott. His two-pointer no good. Rebound comes down to Holford. His shot no good. Put back up again. No good, and he's fouled. 2 more offensive boards for Worcester. That was Holford grabbing them both. And boy, West Holmes has got to check out on the offensive end, Don. Be sure to stop by Southside Quick Lube and ask for a Quaker State oil change. For performance you can count on, Quaker State's the power to reduce friction.
9 of their 12 rebounds have been offensive rebounds.
That's a big stat right there. Holford misses the first one. He'll have one more coming. Checking in for West Holmes. Back in the game is Mason Wolf. Out will go Fair. For Worcester, Caleb Scott checks out. Into the ball game is Blake Bowen checking back in. Holford has one more free throw, the 6'2 junior for the Generals. Eyes it, shoots it, rattles around, no good. Rebound comes down to Wagers for the Knights. Blake Wagers grabbing the board. Now this up to Sam Sprang. Now Proper, left side. Martin down in the left corner. Martin will work it back up top. Off his foot, nowhere to go. He'll pick it back up. Works against the defense, being guarded there closely by Brady Bowen. He tried to drive in and he traveled. Turnover on the Knights. That'll be number 5.
Worcester starting to pick up their defensive intensity a little bit.
West Holmes needs to not panic, handle the pressure, and continue to play. This will be Brady Bowen working it up for Worcester. Now he'll go to the left side over to Blake Bowen. Now high post, it goes to Shetler. Skip pass across, it goes to Morgan. Now back up top. This will be Bowen with the ball. Now back on the right to Bowen. Down in the corner, it goes to Aiden Holford. He'll work it up against Wagers. Shot no good. Tipped around. Mason Wolf with the board for the Knights. Now Proper into the front court. He'll look right side. He thought about it, double dribbled. Got caught between the pass and the dribble, and there you go. Turnover number 6 on the Knights.
Yeah, Worcester starting to get West Holmes to play just a little bit faster than what they truly want, therefore making that comeback.
Absolutely, pushing the tempo a little bit. So Worcester with the basketball, trying to pull it back within 2. This will be Holford with the basketball now, and then now Blake Bowen. Bowen over on the right side to Brady Bowen. High post, it goes to Shetler. Back up top to Bowen, now on the left to Blake Bowen. Right corner to Shetler, guarded by Wagers. Now Blake Bowen on high on the left. Brady Bowen now left corner, shot from 8 foot up off the glass, no good. Mason Wolf with the rebound, good box out, and they're going to get Holford on the over the back. That's what West Holmes needs to do on the boards there, Don.
That's Mason's 5th rebound this Friday.
Yeah, great job on the box out there. We'll remind you, following tonight's contest, we'll announce our Subway player of the game. That winner receives a complimentary foot-long fresh value meal of their choice from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. Now Sam Sprang with it in the front court. They bounce pass into the low post to Wolf. They're going to get Holford with another foul, I believe.
That's a great job. Good steal by Mason. Nice bounce pass by Zevin.
3 fresh legs coming in for Worcester. They're going to get Signs, Snowbarger, and Scott back into the contest for the Generals. West Holmes basketball, baseline out of bounds, right side of their basket. Sam Sprang in the right corner. It goes to Zevin Proper. Now up top to Nate Fair. Fair works left, gives it up to Wagers high on the left. He'll reverse to the foul line, into the paint. Up and under, shot blocked, no good. Rebound comes down to Luke Snowbarger. Now here comes Worcester. It's Signs, front court. Blake Bowen, left side, off the glass, no good. Tipped around, tipped back up, no good. There's a rebound, comes down to Bron Morgan. He'll get the shot. And Bron Morgan got the bucket as well, so offensive board and putback for Morgan. He has 4, 16-14 lead. This will be Wagers baseline for West Holmes. Left side off the glass, no good. Mason Wolf, offensive board, put back and in. Wolf with 8, 18-14 Knights. Signs over to Blake Bowen, high on the right for Worcester into the front court. Bowen will slow it down in direct traffic here a little bit. Now this will be Snowbarger. Now working on the left, it goes to Caleb Scott, trying to back down Wagers. Now up top to Snowbarger. 3 ball on the way for Snowbarger. Got it. Snowbarger's first points of the afternoon, and now a 1-point lead for the Knights. This will be Nate Fair for West Holmes. He'll work against Blake Bowen in the front court. Fair to the foul line. Pulls it back out, now to Proper. To Sprang. Sprang high on the right. Guarded by Snowbarger. Now back over to the left to Fair. Fair to the foul line. To the lane. Shot up. No good. Knocked around. Rebound comes down to Worcester. That was Morgan. And here comes Signs quickly into the front court for the Generals. He'll work on the left side. Blake Bowen, deep 3 ball. Got it. They're heating up. And Worcester has its first lead of the contest, up 20-18.
Yeah, Worcester's playing with a lot more confidence right now, starting to fall.
Shooting the ball now from the outside very well are the Generals. Nate Fair now brings it up for West Holmes to the foul line. Now kick left corner to Wagers. Shot fake now to the hole. Inside it goes to Mason Wolf up off the glass, and then nice ball sharing by the Knights. Give Wagers the assist. 20-20. Tied up here, 3 minutes to go. First half of play from the Dungeon. Caleb Scott now takes a 2 from the deep corner for Worcester. Misses it. Rebound comes down to Sam Sprang. Now Nate Fair will walk it up for the Knights. 2:45 to go. We're tied up 20-20 here in this OCC matchup. West Holmes looking for its first win on the year. Sam Sprang takes it to the foul line. Shot up, no good. Ball tipped around. That's going to come down to Bron Morgan. Up ahead and out it goes to Blake Bowen. Now over to Caleb Scott high on the left, guarded by Mason Wolf. He'll work back to the right. Now reverse dribble to the paint. Now down the left corner it goes. Blake Bowen's 3 ball off the iron, short, no good. And that hit off the top of the backboard, so team rebound to the Knights. Bean Martin, Collier Klein checking back in. Out goes Sam Sprang and Wagers for the Knights. Tyler Bonner checking in for the Generals. Out will go Bron Morgan.
West Holmes has totally taken Worcester out of everything inside. They can't post. They can't get the ball inside. Fair and Wolf have been doing a fantastic job at denying that ball.
They're making them 6'5" post players shoot the ball outside, and that's what I would want to do too, Don. Collier Klein now works it against the defensive pressure by the Generals into the front court. Now Nate Fair high on the left. Pump fake. He'll pull up from 10 foot on the left. Short off the iron. No good. A rebound comes down to Signs for the Worcester. Signs at front court. Blake Bowen on the left. Drives right by Martin all the way to the hole. Gets a layup up and in. Does Bowen. Now 5 for him. Worcester back out in front. 22-20. Fair works it up into the front court against Blake Bowen for the Generals. He'll go left hand to the foul line. Now bounce pass high on the right to Mason Wolf. He'll face the basket, nowhere to go. Now gives up to Martin to foul line. Martin works it back out to Klein, high on the right, beyond the arc. He'll dribble left hand into the paint, kicks it back out. Zevin Proper, deep 3, got it!
Didn't hesitate, caught it in rhythm. Nice shot for Zevin.
When he steps into a shot, it goes down more often than not. 23-22 lead West Holmes, 1:15 to go, opening half in the Dungeon. Signs, front court now for Wooster. They'll get to Caleb Scott. Guarded high on the left by Fair. Now pass on the right wing to Snowbarger. His shot no good. Ball loose on the floor. Another offensive board for Wooster. That was Tyler Bonner. Knocked out of his hands. It'll stay with the Generals. 1 minute, 1 second to go here. Second period of play, Generals basketball. This will be Snowbarger inbounding from the left. He'll step in and take it back from Bowen. Now Snowbarger high on the left. It goes to Signs. He'll pull up from 17. Shot blocked by Wolf. No good. Rebound comes down to Snowbarger. There's a three-pointer by Bowen on the left. Blake Bowen gets another one. He has 7. Wooster back up 25-23. Under a minute here. 40 seconds to go here in the second period. This will be Nate Fair for the Knights. Fair picks up his dribble high on the right. It goes now to Proper. Proper's going to work it back to the left. Good defense being played by Signs. There's a pass out of bounds. One off of Klein's hands. Turnover on the Knights, number 7.
That's hoping West Holmes would try to get that last shot there.
Good job by Wooster turning up that defensive pressure.
That's been the whole difference in the second quarter here.
Absolutely. So Wooster may play for the last shot here now. They've got it inbounds. This is Signs. They'll take his time getting into the front court. 20 seconds to go here, second period of play. Signs with it near half court. Now he'll pass it on the right side to Tyler Bonner. Bonner back up top to Signs by the midcourt circle. Now Blake Bowen guarded by Collier Klein, under 10. Blake Bowen works to the right. Nice help defense by Wolf. Deep three by Bowen, short off the iron. No good. Rebound Signs. His shot back up, no good. That rebound comes down to Bean Martin. And that's how we'll end the first half of play. In a quick first half from the Dungeon, Wooster takes a 25-23 lead in the locker room. We'll take a break, come back, and get your halftime numbers after this. You've got us here on WKLM-FM Stream 2.
Commitment is part of who we are. Commitment to community, commitment to safe and reliable power, and commitment to zero contact. Hi, I'm Jim Stake, a lineman at Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. Daily we work around 7,200 volts of electricity. We have many reasons to restore power efficiently and return home safely. We are more than a hard hat and safety vest. We are fathers, brothers, and sons. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, your local electric provider, powered by people.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at HummelGRP.com. A single-family home located at 10533 State Route 39 Millersburg is listed for sale by Compton Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $349,900. This property was built in 1980 and has 3 bedrooms and 3 full baths with 1,848 square feet. Located in the Hazel Asher Allotment Subdivision in the West Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Mark Lau at 330-674-7355 or check it out at kaufmanrealty.com.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Looking for an experienced professional pest control company? Hi, this is Roger Bugs McClure with Holmes Pest Control. With over 40 years in the pest control industry and a lifelong resident of Holmes County, Holmes Pest Control can give you the best service by using the best products at the best price. Call Holmes Pest Control 330-674-9094 or visit our website at holmespestcontrolincorporated.com. Another home-owned, homegrown Holmes County business. Professional service with a personal touch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's good at the buzzer! Wyatt Miller wins his team the championship.
Hey Wyatt, what are you doing?
Oh, hey Grandpa. I just got done hitting the game-winning shot to win the championship. Or at least that's what I'm going to do someday.
I don't have any doubt about that. Fortunately, we don't have to dream about selling championship-level tires right here at Millersburg Tire Service. We have all the top brands from Firestone, Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Bridgestone, and more.
And of course, don't forget your snow tires while they're traveling to all the games.
That's right, Wyatt. There's nothing better than supporting our local youth, and Millersburg Tire will help you get there.
That's Millersburg Tire Service on State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085.
And we're here at halftime from the Dungeon. Wooster with a 25-23 lead over West Holmes in a close contest here so far tonight. Taking a look at scoring from the first half. For Wooster, they would be led so far in the half by Blake Bowen. He had 8 points, all coming in the second period of play on a pair of threes and a two. Two players with 4 points would be Brady Bowen and Braun Morgan. They've got 4 points, as well does Anthony Sines. Snowbarger with 3 and Caleb Scott for 2 to round out the scoring of 25 for Wooster. For West Holmes, they'd be led on scoring by Mason Wolf. He has 10 points. Nate Fair contributed 6, Proper with 5, and Collier Klein has 2 for West Holmes, as it gives them their total of 23. At halftime, it's Wooster with a 25-23 lead over the Knights, and here for your first half numbers is Don Hall.
Thank you, Troy. Halftime score, Wooster 25, West Holmes 23. 3-point field goals, Wooster 3 of 10 for 30%, West Holmes 1 of 4 for 25%. 2-point field goals, Wooster 8 of 22 for 36%, West Holmes 10 of 18 for 56%. From the free throw line, Wooster 0 of 3, 0%. West Holmes has yet to take a foul shot. Total rebounds, Wooster 20, West Holmes 17. Total turnovers, Wooster 3, West Holmes with 7.
And taking a look at some of your rebounding numbers there from the first half. For West Holmes, Mason Wolf has got 6 rebounds, 2 offensive, 4 on the defensive end. He's also a perfect 5 for 5 from the field, so 10 points for Wolf to go along with his 6 rebounds in the first half. Nate Fair getting it done on the boards as well, as he has 4 rebounds. He's also 3 of 5 from the field for the Knights. Rounding out rebounding totals for the Knights would be Sam Sprang, Bean Martin, and Blake Wagers all grabbing 1 rebound each for West Holmes. For Wooster, they've got 13 offensive boards in that first half. That's a big number there. Anthony Sines has got 3 of them. Snowbarger has 3 of them. Braun Morgan and Holford, as well as Bonner, they have 2 offensive boards as well for the Generals. Again, Wooster coming back in that second quarter to take a 25-23 lead. And Don, looking at some of these numbers here, man, the offensive boards, West Holmes has got to clean that up.
Oh, they do. I mean, it's a good thing that West Holmes is shooting the way they are right now because they're giving Wooster those second chance points. You know, and Worcester's not shooting the ball very well right now, so hopefully West Holmes can keep that, shooting percentage up in the second half, because they're going to need that, especially if they're going to give those second chance rebounds to Wooster.
Yeah, absolutely. You did talk about West Holmes shooting the ball well, taking some high percentage shots tonight, and it's good to see Mason Wolf 5 of 5 from the field. They all come down low.
It is, and he's a man inside.
Yeah.
And his footwork is just incredible, and a lot of that comes, it just translates from football over to, you got your quarterback playing in the post right here, and he's doing a good job. And I mean, just right now, just looking at there, Mason's the best man on the court right now.
Well, absolutely. And you talk about his footwork. I can see the difference last year to this year, what football did. He's got much quicker feet this year, Dom.
Absolutely. And he's just more engaged. It looks like West Holmes is consciously trying to get the ball to him. West Holmes has actually had a couple good drives in. I think Collier Klein had one. I think Blake Wagers had one. Penetration to the middle and a dish to Mason. But also, he's got some of those on his own via the offensive rebound.
So offensively, West Holmes doing a good job. Defensively, they're doing a great job taking Worcester's bigs out of the game so far.
They are. Worcester's bigs haven't really scored anything inside at all. Even on the offensive rebounds, Worcester's kicking it back out real quick because they're getting smothered whenever they do get the rebound. But West Holmes does have to make that conscious effort to keep them off the boards in this second half. It's going to be very, very, very critical.
I couldn't agree with you more. That's probably going to be the biggest swing of the game here. We'll see who makes a good halftime adjustment. We'll take a break, come back, get ready for second half tip-off. After this, you've got us here on WKLM Stream 2, as well as YouTube Live, courtesy of our good friends at Claxon Communications. For Ed Williams and John Williams on here and here tonight, don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421 or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin. Denko Marketing of Millersburg reminds you that a properly working and maintained garage door is critical to safety. Door springs, bottom brackets, cables, and supports are under extreme tension and can cause serious injury if dealt with improperly. That's why your local garage door dealer is the one to trust. His professional expertise keeps your garage door working as it should and puts the job in the right hands. A safety and service tip from Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
The Holmes County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau is proud to support our local athletes. Our mission is to help our members succeed through advocacy, leadership, economic development, innovation, communication, and maintaining our community's identity. Visit www.holmescountychamber.com.
It's finally here. That's right, the MRV Siding Supply brand new facility is fully open for business and ready to serve you. Just down from the previous location on County Road 624 in Millersburg, the new state-of-the-art facility provides easier access, along with a larger showroom, more products displayed, and more parking. Stop by and see the new look for yourself at MRV Siding Supply.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Be sure to stay tuned to following the game for a high school scoreboard. That'll be over on 95.3 on the air, as we'll be reporting all the scores from around the area all the way up until midnight. That's brought to you tonight by the Yoder Lumber Company, and that's the high school scoreboard here on WKLM. As well, we'll have our Subway Player of the Game immediately following tonight's contest. Tonight's winner will receive a complimentary foot-long fresh value meal of their choice from the Subway in Millersburg at 995 South Washington Street. Don, you made a good comment there off the air about West Holmes. You know, Coach Martin talked in the interview about limiting the turnovers. West Holmes did a pretty good job cutting them down here in the first half.
They did. In the first few games for West Holmes, a lot of their turnovers were at midcourt, backcourt, and led to easy layups for the opposing team. Well, here they had 7 turnovers, but all turnovers were on their end, down by their bucket. Nothing has led to an easy layup.
Absolutely. And so we are underway here at second half of play. 25-23 lead for Wooster. It's West Holmes basketball, and this is Zevin Proper for the Knights. He'll pass it over on the right wing to Nate Fair. Fair's going to give it up to Martin down over on the right wing. Now up top to Collier Klein. Worcester's defense picked up here quite a bit already. Now Proper. Proper on the left wing. Bounce pass high on the left to Mason Wolf. Not a shot he wants. Wolf looking around, nowhere to go. Now up top to Nate Fair. Wolfie says, I'll go back down lower, I'm comfortable. Now Nate Fair drives in, kicks it out to Collier Klein. Shot from the left side, up, no good. Rebound comes down to Caleb Scott for the Generals. Signs with the basketball, now across the half court. Up ahead to Snowbarger. Now back over in the corner goes to Tyler Bonner. Pump fake, he'll drive to the left side. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Martin for the Knights. He'll save that inbounds to Collier Klein, and here comes West Holmes with the basketball. Klein crosses half court. He'll give it up high on the left to Nate Fair. Fair looking, guarded over there by Blake Bowen. Now Wolf. Wolf to the ball, foul line. He went to throw it to Martin. Martin zigged when he should have zagged. Turnover Knights.
Just one of the hate to say that's just one of those things. Should have been a handoff is what it should have been.
Absolutely. 8 turnovers for the Knights. Now Worcester basketball. This will be Anthony Signs, the 5'9 junior guard for the Generals. Bonner with it now on the right, gives it up to Snowbarger. Snowbarger guarded by Wolf, now back up top to Caleb Scott. Swing it back left to Signs. Signs up top to Bonner. Now Snowbarger, right wing 3, shot no good. Another offensive board, that come down to Blake Bowen for the Generals. Now Bonner. Back over to Blake Bowen, high on the left, guarded by Klein. Now Snowbarger. Snowbarger works against Wolf down in the low post. Bonner shot about the 3, now gets down the corner to Signs. He'll take the 3 right corner, no good. And ball tipped around. Rebound comes down to Proper for the Knights. He'll give it up in the backcourt to Nate Fair. And Nate Fair, the 6'4 junior guard, will bring it up for West Holmes. He'll work left. Now reverse dribble back to right. Try to get into Wolf in the post. That's going to be taken away by Signs. Signs off to the races. Right-hand layup up and in by Signs for Wooster.
Those are the turnovers that we were just talking about that lead to easy layups.
Yep, and that one indeed did. Now a 4-point lead for Wooster, 27-23. Nate Fair with the basketball on the left side for the Knights. He'll drive down left baseline. Nowhere to go. Bring it back up top to Proper. Bounce pass into Wolf in the left post. He'll work it up, shot up with the right hand up, no good. Got his own rebound, back up, no good, but he's fouled. What an effort by Wolf. Mason Wolf put the shot up, didn't give up, stayed with it, got the board. Now he goes to free throw line.
That's just the desire in Mason Wolf to get that rebound.
You know what I always liked about Mason, if he touches the ball down there, it never goes low. It always stays high. You young ones looking, model that.
Absolutely.
Mason Wolf gets the first free throw attempt to go down. He's got 11. Lead 27-24 Wooster. Second one on the way, got them both, does Wolf. He has 12 points. Lead down to 2, 27-25.
I know 5:34 to go in the third quarter, but this is a big possession for West Holmes. Defensive possession for West Holmes, but a big offensive possession for Worcester.
Absolutely. Signs with the basketball for Worcester. He'll find Blake Bowen. He'll drive to the right-hand side. Shot up and in, and he's fouled. He took Nate Fair to the hole and got him on his back, and he finished.
I tell you, he did a fantastic job of shielding Nate with his body. And it was a very, very strong move to the hoop. Was able to finish.
Absolutely. He had him right where he wanted him. Kept him on his hip, got the bucket and the foul. So this will be Blake Bowen, a 6'2 senior for Worcester with the free throw. That one up, got it. He'll complete the three-point play. He has 11, now 30-25 lead Generals. Fair into the front court for the Knights. He'll work it on the left against Bowen, now gives it up to Bean Martin. Bean Martin back up top to Nate Fair. Fair works left to Martin. Martin to the foul line, kicks it over to the right wing to Collier Klein. He'll try to drive right, had knocked out of his hands, but got it to Proper. Three ball, got it. Big bucket by Proper, just what the Knights needed. And West Holmes will call a 30-second timeout, so we'll take a quick break. Be back right after this on WKLM-FM Stream 2.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Be sure to stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden for your farming and construction needs across from Holmes Lumber off State Route 39 and at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com. Don, that was a big bucket there by Zevin Proper.
That was. I mean, when he catches that ball in rhythm, just turns squares, no hesitation, a shot. I mean, it's just a beautiful-looking shot.
It looked good when it left his hands, I thought.
Absolutely.
Tyler Bonner now with the basketball for the Generals. West Holmes cut the lead to 2 with that 3 by Proper. Now 4:54 to go in the third period of play. This will be Luke Snowbarger. He'll give it up to Caleb Scott, high on the right, guarded by Fair. Now reverse back left to Bowen. Pass on the low post to Tyler Bonner. Nice look out there by Bowen.
Worcester was running a flex cut right there, and it was a fantastic screen and an easy layup.
Bonner's first points of the night, now 32-28 lead for the Generals. Nate Fair with the basketball for the Knights. Up top it goes, high on the right to Bean Martin. Martin hands it off to Nate Fair. He'll bring it back up and reset. Now Fair works against the defense of Bowen. High on the left it goes to Collier Klein. Klein will pull it back out. Now he'll work back left. Zevin Proper high on the left with the basketball. Looked at Wolf, wasn't there. He'll pick up his dribble. Knocked out of his hand, so now he's light. He'll give it up to Fair. Now Fair, guarded by Blake Bowen. Fair works right. Looking for Proper, now Bean Martin. Martin will throw up a long three. Long off the iron, no good. A rebound comes down to Signs. Quickly up ahead, it goes into the front court. This will be Bonner. Now right wing 3 by Bowen. Short off the iron, no good. Rebound fought for, still loose on the floor. Still loose on the floor, bodies. They're going to say that went off of Wooster right in front of the Wooster bench. They're not arguing, so they must agree. So West Holmes will get the basketball, give them the team rebound.
One thing that Worcester's doing now is they're trying to front Mason Wolf, and they do have some backside help. So they knew Mason Wolf 5 for 5 in that first half. So they have somebody in front and behind right now.
Absolutely. Defensive adjustment there by Worcester. Now Zevin Proper, Collier Klein on the left wing for the Knights. He'll pull it down, drive to the basket, nowhere to go, picks up his dribble. Dribbles out of it. Now Sam Sprang high on the right. Sprang looks inside to Wolf, up with the right hand, no good, but he's fouled. And there it was again. Caught it high, kept it high, went up the shot, and he gets rewarded by going to the free throw line.
Just a good look by Sam Sprang. Nice cut by Mason to get open.
Yeah. He had nice assist there, or attempted assist by Sprang. Got the ball right where he needed it. So Mason Wolf will go back to the free throw line. He's got 12 in the night for the Knights. Front iron is no good by Wolf. The Troy Miller Agency wishes, with offices in Shreve and Berlin, wish good luck to all the area high school basketball teams. They'll provide you with a quote for your home, auto, and farm insurance. Proudly representing Wayne Insurance Group, the Troy Miller Agency, a working team for all your insurance needs. Mason Wolf throws up the second one. He got that one. Lead 32-29, three-point game. This will be Signs bringing it up for Wooster, guarded by Proper. Now into the front court. Caleb Scott with it high on the right, guarded by Mason Wolf. Now left it goes to Braun Morgan in the game. Now passing the low post to Brady Bowden. Turnaround jumper's good by Brady Bowden.
Once again, that flex cut, good screen. West Holmes is going to have to make some adjustments on that.
Yeah, they need to sag back on defense and watch that backdoor cut. So here's Fair with the basketball now for the Knights. High on the right it goes to Spring, guarded up there by Braun Morgan. Spring will dribble to the right side, hand it off to Proper. He'll go left hand into the paint, nowhere to go, kicks it back out to Spring on the right. Baseline. Spring picked up his dribble, nowhere to go, turnover on West Holmes, and here comes Brady Bowen. Brady Bowen now pass on the left side to Blake Bowen. Back to Brady. Now he'll work left. Down the corner it goes to Braun Morgan. Morgan up top, it goes to Brady Bowen. Now back to Blake Bowen. There's a turnover by Wooster, taken away by Collier Klein. That's just 4 turnovers on the night by Wooster, 10 for the Knights. Collier Klein now with the basketball for the Knights. He'll give it up right wing over to Fair. He'll work baseline, now bring it back up to Klein. Klein looking, now pass left side to Spring. Now high on the left is Proper, back up top to Spring. Spring now to Collier Klein on the right. Klein pulls it down, dribbles, pulls it back out, now Fair. Stutter step, pull up from 15, baseline, nice shot.
Just a great looking shot, Nate.
Good patience displayed there by the Knights, 34-31 lead, Wooster. And this will be Caleb Scott with the basketball in the right corner, guarded by Wolf. One off his foot, ball loose, knocked around. They're going to say the Worcester player possessed it on the end line. Turnover on Worcester, number 5.
Good D by Collier Klein. Good physical defense by Collier Klein.
Straight up, didn't foul, forcing to the end line, got the turnover.
That's a 50-50 ball, and West Holmes will take that any day.
Absolutely. West Holmes looking to cut this to 1, possibly tie here. 34-31 lead the Generals. This is Nate Fair into the front court. Hands it off to Collier Klein, high on the left. Klein works right off the screen by Wolf to foul line. Now ball back to Wolf. Foul line extended left. He'll work it in the paint. Reverse dribble, now finds Proper on the left. Proper will work it back around the circle. Pull it out, now Nate Fair will reset. Fair found the seam to the lane. Now Sam Sprang right corner. That's blocked out of bounds. Oh, saved by Worcester. And that rebound came into Signs. Quickly up ahead it goes to Braun Morgan. His shot no good. Blocked by Fair. Rebound come down to Caleb Scott. Now up top it'll go to Ethan Shetler. The offensive rebounds for Worcester continue. Brady Bowden now will reset the offense for Worcester. They'll find Caleb Scott high at the post. Now Blake Bowen into the paint. His shot up and good. Bowen with 5 now in this half, give him 13 on the night, and give Worcester a 36-31 lead. 40 seconds to go here, third period of play. Nate Fair with the ball out by half court. He'll start to drive. And there it's going to have his pocket picked. That's going to be Braun Morgan. There's a run out layup up and in by Morgan. 7-point lead, the biggest one of the night now for Worcester, 38-31. 20 seconds to go, and this will be Nate Fair bringing the ball up for West Holmes. Farrell walking into the front court. 10 seconds to go here, third period of play. Now 6 seconds, Farrell works to the left. He'll pull up from 10, shot up and no good. A rebound comes down to number 10, that's Brady Bowden, and they're going to get Fair on the foul.
No, not a bad foul, just West Holmes, first team foul? Second team foul.
Second team foul. Just 1.1 second. That means Worcester will have to send this one a long ways up the floor. There's the inbound pass. This is going to be Bowen. Three-pointer up on the way. Falls short, no good. And the third period is going to end with West Holmes trailing Worcester by a score of 38-31. We'll be back after this. It's boys high school basketball on WKLM-FM. You got us on Stream 2.
Since 1991, the Holmes County Education and Community Foundation has awarded more than $10.5 million in scholarships to more than 2,700 Holmes County residents pursuing higher education. This year, the foundation has expanded into a full-fledged community foundation, which will allow strategic grants to other nonprofit organizations for the good of the community. Scholarships for the 2023-2024 academic year will be available on our website, www.hcef.net, starting in January. Holmes County residents and Holmes County High School graduating seniors may apply.
Stop by Rody's IGA Marketplace throughout the holiday season. They are your local holiday baking supply headquarters, from flour to sugar to their big nut display for candy making and desserts. Plus, don't forget about their custom-made holiday fruit baskets, gift baskets, party trays, and cheese trays for companies or individuals. They even offer gift cards. Whatever your needs are this holiday season, stop by Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
And your third quarter numbers courtesy of Don Hall has West Holmes going 1 of 3 from three-point range, Wooster 0 of 3 from beyond the arc. West Holmes just 1 of 4 from the field, while Wooster went 6 of 8. Free throw line, it was West Holmes going 3 of 4. Wooster was 1 of 1. 7 boards for Wooster, 4 for West Holmes, while West Holmes commits 4 turnovers and Wooster has 2. Worcester basketball to start this fourth period of play, and this is going to be Blake Bowen with a three-pointer on the left side. Shot up, bounced around, no good. Went out of bounds, I'll say, off the Knights. So team rebound goes to Worcester, and they'll keep it right here on their end of the floor.
Unfortunately, that is an offensive team rebound for Worcester. Just another offensive rebound for him.
Absolutely. Sam Sprang out for West Holmes, checking in as Wagers. Now with the basketball is going to be Caleb Scott, and he'll give it down in the left post to Shetler. Back out to Scott, his three on the way, no good. Rebound again by Bowden. Brady Bowden gets the offensive board. Now Shetler high on the left, guarded by Wagers. They're going to find Scott going to the hole on the left side. Challenged by Fair, shots no good. Rebound comes down to Wolf, saved that inbounds. They're going to say it went out of bounds off the Worcester player. Ball stays right here with the Generals. Well, they actually got a foul called there, Don. Didn't see that one.
I did not either.
3 team fouls on the Knights, 2 for Worcester here in the second half. There's a pass inbounds. That shot went up quick by Bron Morgan. Shot was no good. And they're going to get an offensive foul on Worcester. They got Bron Morgan on that foul, so 3 team fouls each now for both teams.
I wonder if that's a little makeup call there, Troy.
Possibly. That foul we didn't see, yeah, there you go. They even out eventually. Knights need a bucket here, down 38-31. This is Wagers with the basketball high on the left. Now Nate Fair to the foul line. He'll pull up, take the jump shot, front iron, no good. Tipped around, rebound Mason Wolf, up and in and one. Count it. How about that, Mason Wolf, right on cue.
I tell you what, if you want to try to just watch somebody, just the way they move and the effort that they give, watch Mason Wolf. It's just incredible.
The fundamentally sound one, we call him.
Yes.
38-33 lead. Free throw on the way. Got it. Wolf with 16. West Holmes cuts the lead to 4. 38-34. Need a defensive stop here. Here's Proper guarding the basketball. This will be Brady Bowden. Left side it goes to Blake Bowen. Ball knocked around loose. Turnover West Holmes picked up by Wolf. Wagers, front court. Left side. Ball fake off the glass. No good. Rebound comes down to Caleb Scott. Could have had a goaltend there. They slapped the basket and the ball up off the board. Coach Martin pleading his case as well. This will be Morgan with the basketball now for Worcester. So that's Ethan Shetler, and then they're going to get a timeout before the foul. So timeout Worcester. They didn't like what they see. They're going to take a break and talk about it. We'll take a break, come back here in 30 right here on WKLM-FM Stream 2.
Looking to cater your next event or party? Subway offers catering for groups of any size. Whether it's for work or a party, game day or birthday, Subway has every cater-worthy occasion covered with a legendary lineup of subs, wraps, drinks, desserts, and more. So, when you have a group to feed, make your birthday parties, office gatherings, school functions, or other events fun and delicious and a lot easier with catering from Subway restaurants. Order online today, subway.com. Subway, eat fresh. Freshly prepared per order. Advance notice may be required for catering orders.
Stay tuned. Our Subway Player of the Game is coming up. At the conclusion of this contest, that player receives a complimentary foot-long fresh value meal of their choice from the Subway in Millersburg at 995 South Washington Street. Now Worcester basketball. This will be Caleb Scott into the high post on the right, Snowberger. Ball at the side, tipped loose by the Knights. Another turnover by Worcester, now 7. Here comes West Holmes. Fair with it on the left. He'll go baseline. That one out of bounds off of Worcester. It'll stay right here.
Yeah, good job by West Holmes to take away the inside. I mean, I don't know if it was a set play Worcester called to try to get the ball inside to Scott.
Again, they're doing a good job on the bigs. They're just not getting it inside. They've had more luck on the backdoor cuts tonight, Don. Right. West Holmes basketball. This is Klein getting it inbounds to Mason Wolf. Wolf pulls it down at the foul line on the left. Still with the basketball is Wolf, now Fair. Had Wagers on the baseline, they didn't see him. Now Wagers has it over in the right corner. He'll work baseline left, pulled up, nowhere to go. Klein on the right side. Down to Mason Wolf, left block into the paint. Shot up off the front iron, no good. Rebound comes down to, that was Caleb Scott for the Generals. Now Signs with it for Worcester. He'll find Caleb Scott down in the right corner. Shooting that with Snowberger. And they're going to find a cutting Blake Bowen. Bowen goes up off the glass on the right side and gets it. So Bowen now with 15 points on the night. And Worcester back up 40-34. This is Wagers for the basketball for West Holmes. He'll have it high on the left. He'll go foul line. Now kick it right corner to Fair. Fair works it in the paint. Fair went up for the shot. They're going to say he got fouled. Worcester doesn't like that call.
Well, I think Nate went up for the shot, hand in his face, hand on the ball, and I think he tried to pass it and got fouled, and that's what Worcester's complaining about, but he is going to go to the free throw line for 2.
All that West Holmes cares is they're going to the line to shoot 2, so Nate Fair, 6'4 junior, averages 5.3 on the year. First free throws up and in for Fair. He has 9 on the night. Checking back in for Worcester's Bonner. Out will go number 13, Baron Morgan. Nate Fair has one more free throw attempt coming. 5:16 to go. Worcester up 40-35. Been a close one here throughout. Fair's second free throw up and in. Got them both. Lead back to 4, 40-36. Worcester basketball now. This will be Blake Bowen with the ball for the Generals. Now into the front court, met by Collier Klein. Bowen will pull it back out. Now right side it goes to Signs. Signs down the right corner to Scott. Scott back up top. High on the right it is to Tyler Bonner. Bonner works against Wagers. He'll bring it back up top. There's a good screen by Snowberger. Now pass on the right side goes to Caleb Scott. He'll square up against Fair. Swing it left to Signs. Back right to Blake Bowen. 3 ball. In and out. No good. Offensive board. Tyler Bonner for the Generals. Now he'll pull it out, go right side to Snowberger. Snowberger down the corner to Scott. Guarded by Wolf. He'll work at baseline, back up top to Luke Snowberger. His 3, back iron, no good. Loose on the floor, rebound comes down to Wagers had it, he got tied up. Let's see who they give it to. It'll go to West Holmes.
Knights basketball.
So West Holmes basketball here, 4:20 to go, down 4, the chance to cut it to 2. Or 1. Now Zevin Proper working up against the pressure being applied by Anthony Signs. He'll work back left to the foul line's Proper. Nice cut by Wagers and a good assist by Proper. Wagers gets his shot up and in. Wagers in the scoring column with his first 2. Down the lead is down to 2 by West Holmes, 40-38. Bowen's going to find Caleb Scott working down inside. Ball's loose on the floor. Let's say that went out of bounds off of Worcester, so turnover on Worcester. Number 8. Ball goes back to the Knights.
Yeah, Knights get a chance to tie here or even take the lead.
Don, you said a couple minutes ago, West Holmes defense are really packing it in. Worcester's not having any luck in the paint right now.
Nothing inside.
So Nate Fair has the ball for Worcester. He'll go front court. Now left side to Wagers. Wagers had it knocked out of his hand, picks it back up, finds Wolf, left side, cutting the basket. No good, but Wolf's going to the free throw line. Oh, they're going to get him on a charge.
Oh, my.
And I don't know what they saw there. Nobody in a blue shirt was set to take a charge.
Wow.
Regardless, turnover goes to West Holmes. 12 on the night. That goes back over to the Generals. I think everybody in the gym saw that except the official. Now they're going to talk a little bit. They'll stick with their call. Coach Martin wants an explanation, as I would too.
I would as well.
So ball's going to stay here with Wooster.
Good minutes by Blake Wagers.
Oh, absolutely. He gave them some quality minutes off the bench. And so Worcester basketball now. This will be Blake Bowen. He'll walking in the front court. 3:30 to go here in the contest. Collier Klein on the defense. Now on the left side it goes to Signs. Guarded by Proper. Up top to Bonner. Bonner right corner it goes to Braun Morgan. Taken away by Proper on the baseline. Good defense by Proper. He'll give it up in the backcourt to Nate Fair. Now Nate Fair will walk it up across the half-court line. West Holmes trails 2. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Collier Klein with it high on the left. Defense being applied by Tyler Bonner. And he takes it away. Turnover West Holmes. Bonner picked his pocket. Now Bonner has it. Across the timeline. Picked up by Sam Sprang in the ball game for West Holmes. Now Signs with it on the right. Guarded by Proper. Swing it left. Caleb Scott guarded by Wolf. To the paint. Shot up, defended by Wolf is good. Give Caleb Scott the bucket. Just 4, and there's going to be a timeout on the floor here taken by Wooster. We'll see. They want a 30. We'll take one. We'll be back after this on WKLM-FM Stream 2.
As the weather is getting colder, it's time to think about fall maintenance on your heating system. Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, with combined knowledge of over 65 years, and you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Stop by the jewelry store for your last-minute Christmas shopping needs with free gift wrapping and gift cards along with great stocking stuffers like jewelry cleaner, and yes, they still have lots of jewelry too. That's the jewelry store at 97 West Jackson Street in historic downtown Millersburg. Don, you still got time to get me my Christmas present, you don't forget. So West Holmes down here 4 points, 42-38, 2:46 to go in the contest here. West Holmes need to get a defensive stop here.
They do. Get deep, and no reason to panic right now. You're only down. It's a 2-possession game, no matter how you look at it. So all you need is come down, get a stop, and score. It could be a free throw, could be a layup, just whatever the offense gives you or the defense gives you.
So West Holmes will have the basketball here. 2:45 to go, and this will be Nate Fair bringing it up for the Knights. He's met there at half court by Braun Morgan. Now he'll work left. Zevin Proper with it high on the left, guarded by Signs. Proper now high post to Wolf. Swing it right to Fair. Fair works back to the left at the foul line. Stops, pulls it up. Now Wolf. Wolf high on the left. Now Fair drives baseline left. Skip pass to Martin, cross court. Martin pulls it down. Baseline shot from the right side. No good. Rebound comes down to Caleb Scott. Scott quickly up ahead to Bonner. Bonner guarded by Sprang. He'll pull it out. 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go. 4-point lead, Wooster. Wooster has 5 team fouls. West Holmes just 4. This is Bowen with the basketball. Now left side it goes to Bonner. Bonner down the left corner to Signs for the General. He'll bring it back up top. Now swing it right side to Braun Morgan. Up top now to Caleb Scott. Guarded by Sprang. Scott works right. Picks up his dribble. Now up top to Bonner. Bonner swings right to Bowen. Bowen beyond the arc, guarded by Bean Martin. Now Signs. Signs goes left to Bonner. Bonner goes to the foul line right. Now to Blake Bowen. He'll pull it back out. Pass over to Caleb Scott on the left. Wooster taking the air out of it here. And there's a takeaway by Nate Fair. Went off of his leg and out of bounds. Boy, great defense by Fair.
It was good defense, but I'll tell you, with West Holmes with only 14 fouls, they need to start looking about possibly gambling for the ball a little bit, be maybe a little bit physical on some screens, try to get a foul called here real soon if they can't get a turnover real quick.
Couple fouls here are needed to get this clock stopped. Now it's Signs with the basketball for Wooster. He'll go to Bowen on the left side. He'll pull it back out. They've got a foul. There it is.
Still got to give 2 more. Here comes Brady Bowen, your probably best free throw shooter for Worcester.
Absolutely. Bowen's given them some good minutes off the bench tonight.
Good-looking sophomore.
Absolutely. 5'11 sophomores. Brady Bowen, number 10 for the Generals. So ball gets inbounded to Signs in the backcourt.
There you go. That's a good gamble.
No, absolutely. That foul doesn't hurt anything. Only five team fouls. That's going to be called on Proper. That's just going to be his first of the night. So we'll get a full timeout here called by Seth Martin. They want to regroup. 1:17 to go here in this contest. 42-38 lead for Wooster. We'll take a timeout back after this on WKLM.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Be sure to stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you tonight by the Yoder Lumber Company. We'll be reporting on all the what scores around the area all the way up until midnight. On the inbound, that was almost taken away by West Holmes, and they're going to get Wooster on the fouls. They got Tyler Bonner jumping in at that heap. So there's a break by West Holmes. They're going to get the turnover, no time going off the clock.
It was a fantastic job by Nate Fair, tipped the ball. It was a loose ball, and Wooster held Nate. That was the call right there.
Very good. So big break for West Holmes, just what they needed. Now they need a bucket here, down 4.
Just to score, free throw or layup, anything.
Nate Fair with the basketball. He'll give it up to Wolf. Wolf on the left. Now Sam Sprang. Work it back right. Proper reverse spin to the foul line. He lost it. Turnover to West Holmes. That's picked up by Caleb Scott. Blake Bowen now with the basketball in the backcourt. It's going to be Bowen in the front court now. Double teamed at half court. There's a foul by Sam Sprang. Proper mad at himself. He found himself open under the bucket on that nice move and just lost it.
Yeah. And this is Blake Bowen, currently 1 of 1 at the free throw line.
Blake Bowen's a 6'2 senior for the Generals. He'll be at the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Blake, is he the baseball player that's sort of verbal to Kentucky?
That's the rumor.
Yes, it is.
That's the rumor. Bean Martin checking in now for the Knights. Out will go Wagers. Shot up by Bowen is up and in. Bowen has one more coming. He'll eye it, shoot it, and got it. 44-38 lead, 6-point advantage for the Generals. Here's Fair. Wolf, left block, up and in. And we'll get a quick timeout there by West Holmes. We'll take another break. Don't go away. It's boys high school basketball right here on WKLM-FM Stream 2.
At Promotion Therapy Services, customer service and specialized treatment options are what set us apart. We work hard for our patients day in and day out. Our team of physical and occupational therapists are conveniently located for you in the heart of Millersburg. Can't come to us? We'll come to you with our team of therapists who specialize in home health services. We make it easy to receive physical therapy, emphasizing a close relationship with your physician as well as helping you navigate the insurance process. Our team is excited to begin offering new services such as dry needling, sports-focused rehab, foot orthosis consultations, and taping. With questions, call us 330-600-0844 or visit us online at promotion-therapy.com. We look forward to promoting a better you and would like to wish all winter sports a safe and healthy season.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time.
And we're back underway here coming out of that timeout. It's Wooster basketball. They got it into the front court. That was Caleb Scott being fouled there by Zevin Proper, so they're going to send the 6'5 senior to the free throw line.
Coach Martin playing a little bit of offense and defense here.
Bringing some fresh legs in. Klein and Martin in. Out will go Wagers and Sprang.
First attempts from the free throw line today for Caleb Scott.
Just 2 points on the night for the 6'5 senior. West Holmes has done a good job defending him tonight. Free throw attempts no good. That rebound comes down to Nate Fair. West Holmes still in the ballgame here, 44-40, 36 seconds. Another timeout called by Coach Martin for West Holmes. We'll see what they want to take here. We'll take a We'll take a quick break, come back here in 30 seconds right here on WKLM.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let home siding contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home siding contractors.
And back here at the Dungeon, 33 seconds to go. Wooster leads West Holmes by a score of 44-40. And Don, what's West Holmes need to do to get themselves back in this?
Well, it's still a two-possession game, so they need to score. A free throw, 2-point, whatever, would make it down to a one-possession game. I would definitely try to maybe isolate Mason, let him go one-on-one, and get to the free throw line. He's currently 4 of 5 from the free throw line, so we'll see what happens here. But watch out for Zevin Proper, though, too.
Absolutely. So ball's inbounded. There's Collier Klein. He's going to drive to the basket. He'll go all the way up to the right hand. No good. Rebound comes on to Wolf. He's going to be fouled. There's Mason Wolf again. Johnny on the spot with the rebound. So Wolf's going to get 2 free throw attempts here. 28 seconds to go. They only burn about 5 seconds off the clock.
Mason Wolf with 9 rebounds today.
Having a night is Wolf. First free throw attempts up and in. That cuts the lead down to 44-41. Mason Wolf will have one more coming. Don, just as you said, anything works, and these free throws are big. The clock's not running. There's the second one. Got them both. 20 points in the night for Wolf. Lead down to 2, 44-42 Worcester. There's a press being applied by West Holmes. This is going to be Brady Bowden now with it into the front court, and he's fouled. And you said a little bit ago they probably brought him in for the free throw shooting.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, West Holmes got a little lucky. They had 3 guys on the ball, 94 foot away from the bucket. All they had to do was look up and throw it down long.
The deep route was open for Worcester. They didn't see it. So this is going to send Brady Bowden to the free throw line. Bowden, the 5'11 sophomore. He bends, shoots. It's short off the iron. No good. Rebound, Wolf. Now Fair into the front court. West Holmes with a chance to tie. Fair to the paint. Lost it. Picks it back up. Klein on the left. And they're going to get a foul. They got Anthony Sines on the foul, the 5'9 junior for the Generals. This is going to send Nate Fair to the free throw line for the Knights. He'll shoot the 1-and-1.
Currently 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Hope I didn't jinx him.
I didn't hear you. Fair eyes the first one, shoots it. Back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to, that's going to be Blake Bowen for Worcester. And the West Holmes fouled him immediately, so he's going to go to the free throw line. And talking all the way down to 4 is Bowen. If he was in Nate Fair's ear there a little bit, he was talking to somebody. So Worcester's going to pull everybody back and leave him at the free throw line alone. This is going to be Blake Bowen, the 6'2 senior for the Generals. Eyes the first one, rattles around, no good. That's going to keep it at a one-possession game here no matter what. 8.8 seconds to go. Bowen eyes the second one, shoots it on the way. Back iron, no good. Rebound Fair. 7 seconds to go. Now Proper in the front court. Reverse dribble. And timeout called by Seth Martin with 3.9 seconds to go. We'll keep it right here. West Holmes got a chance here, Don.
They do. Be interested to see what Coach Martin does right here, whether he's going to try to isolate, maybe a clear out.
They're going to have the ball sidelines out of bounds right in front of the bench right there where he called the timeout. So they're going to be a little ways away from the bucket with just under 4 seconds to go.
3.9 seconds, that's 3 dribbles. You can go long ways in 3 dribbles.
It's a catch and a shoot. Hopefully West Holmes maybe get into the paint, gets a foul here, but West Holmes will have an opportunity, claw their way back in this, maybe a win, maybe overtime.
Yeah. West Holmes has 0 timeouts left. Worcester has 2, it looks like.
Absolutely. So they're all set here. This will be your ball game right here. It's going to be Nate Fair set to inbounds on the sidelines. On the floor for West Holmes is Sprang, Wolf, Proper, and Collier Klein, along with Nate Fair. Officials ready to go. He'll hand him the ball. Here we go. Fair has it. He's looking inbounds, looking for Wolf. Not there. Proper, top of the circle. Deep three by Proper. Short, no good. Tipped back in by Fair, but that's going to end it. Not enough time, and West Holmes is going to fall 44-42 to the hands of the Wooster Generals in a close one here at the Dungeon. We'll take a break, come back and wrap this one up from West Holmes after this. You've had boys high school basketball right here on WKLM-FM, Stream 2.
Sally, you need a root canal. Traveling, you need your wisdom teeth out. Traveling, you need braces. Traveling, you need a dental implant. Traveling, you need your teeth cleaned. Traveling! That's it, happy feet. You're benched until you start going to Dr. Welsh for your dental care. Quit traveling so much.
Yes, Coach. I'll check out their website at www.drbradwelsh.com and give them a call at 330-674-4876.
Good luck to all area winter sports teams.
If you need hauling done, then go with a place that will leave a legacy at Legacy General Hauling. Whether it's commercial or residential, Legacy General Hauling is an independent contractor, allowing them to do custom hauling for any of their customers. They have semi-truck and trailers for hauling equipment, telehandlers, man lifts, and more. They can even spread gravel for driveways. They have single-axle, A-tandem, and tri-axle dump trucks. That's Legacy General Hauling on County Road 201 between Millersburg and Berlin. Give them a call at 330-204-5003. That's 330-204-5003.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rhodey's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
It was a good one here at the Dungeon tonight, but West Holmes falls by a score of 44-42 in this OCC matchup against the Wooster Generals. West Holmes led after one tonight 14-8, but Wooster took a 25-23 lead into the locker room, closed out the third stanza 38-31, and then finished up with this 44-42 victory over the Knights. For West Holmes on the night, they'd be led by an outstanding performance. Mason Wolf would have 20 points on the night. Nate Fair contributed 10 for West Holmes to get into double figures as well. Zevin Proper had 8 for the Knights tonight, as well. Collier Klein would have 2, and Blake Wagers would have 2 to round out the scoring of 42 for West Holmes. It would be Blake Bowen doing the damage tonight for Worcester, as he would have 17 points to lead the Generals on the night. There would be 6-point efforts chipped in by Brady Bowen and Braun Morgan for the Generals. Caleb Scott would contribute 4 points. Anthony Sines had 6 on the night. And, Anthony Sines had 2 points in the night, with Luke Snowbarger having 3 points for Worcester's total of 44. Worcester will get the victory 44-42. They'll run their record to 2-4 in a year, 1-2 in the OCC. With the loss, West Holmes drops to 0-5 and 0-3 in the OCC. And with your team numbers, here is Don Hall.
Thank you, Troy. Halftime score once again, Worcester 44, West Holmes 42. 3-point field goals, Worcester 3 of 17 for 18%. West Holmes 2 of 8 for 25%. 2-point field goals, Worcester 16 of 32 for 50%. West Holmes 14 of 30 for 47%. From the free throw line, Worcester 3 of 10, 30%. West Holmes 8 of 10, 80%. Total rebounds, Worcester with 36, 19 of those offensively. West Holmes 29 rebounds. Total turnovers, Worcester 10, West Holmes 14.
Looking at rebounding on the night for West Holmes, they'd be led by Mason Wolf. He would grab 10 rebounds to go with his 20 points, giving him a double-double on the night. 5 of them on the defensive end, 5 of them on the offensive end. Nate Fair would grab 6 rebounds for the Knights as well. Bean Martin and Blake Wagers grabbed 2 apiece. Zevin Proper would have 1. For Worcester on the night, their rebounding leader would be Caleb Scott. He would have 6 rebounds on the night, while Anthony Sines would have 5. Bonner would grab 3. Luke Snowbarger would have 4. Blake Bowen with 3 rebounds as well for Worcester to round out their rebounds. But Worcester getting it done tonight, getting the victory 44-42. And Don, West Holmes had chances here at the end to win this ball game and just couldn't quite get it there.
I saw improvement.
Yeah.
I did see improvement. It's heading in the right direction. Just a play here and there, but we need to bottle up that first quarter that we always have. We've had in the last 2 games. We play so well with a lot of confidence, and then I'm not sure what happens from there. And it wasn't for the turnovers because we only had 14 today. 14 is quite a bit, but not the 20 that we've had, and they didn't turn into easy layups. But if one thing you want to circle is those 19 offensive rebounds.
Yep.
That's 19 chances that you get to shoot the ball again.
Yeah, that's 38 points if you look at it that way, Don. So, the offensive rebounding was probably the Achilles heel for West Holmes here tonight. But defensively, I thought their defensive intensity was really, really good here tonight.
Well, Mason Wolf and Nate Fair, and even when Blake Wagers came in, they just totally took away everything that Worcester tried to do. Took Scott out, took Morgan out of just your plain old traditional post up to the basket. They couldn't do anything. West Holmes showed their physicality in that aspect. And did a pretty good job. And how you counteract that, too, for West Holmes is I thought they had pretty good pressure on the ball to make that pass even hard inside.
Yeah. And West Holmes got that accomplished tonight without Xander Schultz being here. Xander, if you're listening, we're still thinking about you. Hope you're feeling better. But, that was for West Holmes to give this kind of performance, missing their leading scorer and one of their leaders out there, you got West Holmes a lot of credit for this tonight.
Well, they did. Obviously, Xander averaging 15-plus points a game. You take that away, and somebody's got to try to make up for it. And I thought Blake Wagers came in and gave some really, really good minutes tonight. Sam Sprang came in, did well. Bean started, did okay. So, like I said, West Holmes is playing better.
Yeah.
I mean, they're starting, I think, get some legs underneath them a little bit, those football players, and get some air in those lungs when they least expect it. But I was really super impressed with Mason Wolf tonight. But then again, I've seen him do that in the last 3 years. Being his coach then, but the kid's a player. He's a warrior, and he is so cerebral when he's on the court. Just a fun kid to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Handles himself very well out there. And for that effort tonight and everything, Mason Wolf, you're our Subway player of the game. Mason's going to receive a free complimentary foot-long value meal from the Subway in Millersburg for his 10 rebound performance here tonight, the double-double. He'll take a 20-20, I'm sure of that. So for West Holmes, up next for them, they will go to Mansfield Senior, and Worcester will have Mount Vernon, both in OCC matchups. So from the dungeon, one more time tonight, Worcester gets a victory 44-42 over the Knights. To my right, it's been Fred and John Williams from Claxon Communications bringing you the sights and sounds courtesy of Claxon Communications. To my left, my good friend Don Hall in the color commentary tonight. I'm Troy Fritz. And one more time from the dungeon, Worcester beats West Holmes by a score of 44-42. Until next time, so long, everybody.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371. Whatever Mother Nature has in store, you're not worried because you've got Yokohama's Geolandar AT-GEO-15 on your side. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC to find out what a new set of all-terrain tires can do for your truck or SUV. This tire is all-traction, designed to take you from the pavement to the trail in any weather, anytime you want. Discover the Yokohama Geolandar AT-GEO-15 and get ready to experience what all-terrain is all about. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC today and fill out a finance application for approval with no credit needed on new tire purchases. Call Holmes Tire LLC in Millersburg, 330-674-0025, or their other locations in Spencer, Mount Vernon, and now open in Loudonville.
Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit WayneDoor.com for a free quote today.
Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg is looking for smiling faces to join their team. Day shifts are available 6 to 7 hours per day, 6 days a week. Successful candidates will need the following skills: the ability to work as a team, self-motivated, dependable, customer-focused, and able to follow directions with limited supervision. If you are interested, stop by the store at 42 North Grant Street to pick up an application. Fox's Pizza Den is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Connection, comfort, and safety. 3 necessities for every stage of senior living. At Danbury Senior Living, peace of mind is a must for the senior and their family. Experience this and more at Danbury Senior Living of Wooster and Millersburg. Stop in for a tour at Glen Drive in Millersburg and Portage Road in Wooster. Or visit us at danburyseniorliving.com for more information. A leader of senior care in Wayne County for nearly a decade, let Danbury be your choice in the next step of senior living.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.